Back in the day, there was a free currency called TIX, but it was removed from Roblox. Today on Roblox I Spy, we'll be covering why. Let's get into the video. What was TIX? About 4 to 5 years from now, Roblox had a currency system in place, which included TIX and Robux. Now, all current active Roblox users are aware of what Robux is. It is Roblox currency that can be bought for real money and used to buy items in the game. On the other hand, TIX was a lot like Robux, but they actually were reward points that you receive for logging into Roblox every day. So when you logged on Roblox every day, you were given a certain amount of TIX for it. It was practically free money that you could earn just by logging in once. Users could also earn TIX if they invited friends to play with them in their games. A set number of TIX were announced for every player and a different amount for Builders Club games. These TIX were capable of being used like you use Robux today. You could collect a good amount of them and then go ahead and spend that on items in the catalog. Surprisingly, Roblox decided to remove this feature from their platform and just limit the currency to Robux in April 2016. Moreover, to celebrate TIX and help users get rid of their existing TIX, Roblox hosted an event called the TIXapalooza. From March to April, a new TIX item was released each day and each item cost less than the oncoming. If players were still left with a few TIX, they were able to convert it into Robux with a defined exchange rate depending on the game's economy. But why did the platform do so? Simplicity. Roblox has a tight aim towards a certain demographic, and that are children and teenagers of a certain age. And with a platform that is mostly played on by kids, it could get quite confusing and convoluted for them. With features like TIX and Robux, players could have found it challenging and complicated to manage both, especially as the game expands and grows. So they removed TIX as a step towards simplifying things on their platform. The catalog was divided into sections whereby players could buy some items and TIX and others with Robux, and it, no doubt, seems rather challenging for their key demographic. Fake accounts. Now, because Roblox was awarding players currency, i.e. TIX, each time they log in, the surge in numbers of fake and bot accounts increased because users were only focused on increasing their bank balance and not actually playing on the platform. In a scenario like this, players would create several alternate accounts where they would just log in every day and earn their daily share of TIX. Some players even went ahead to make 100 different accounts. Doing this gave them 100 times the amount of TIX that they could use, and they could use to buy items. It was practically running the economy for Roblox in the real essence of the problem. Hence, the only way to get rid of such players was to totally get rid of TIX. So I gotta get through it, and the only thing not profitable. TIX was basically free money for the players to continue with the game. Although Roblox denies this, everyone pretty much knows it's true that the developers and platform were unable to reach desirable money targets with TIX in place. This was because players only collected TIX and focused on purchasing items with it and not Robux. Buying Robux is actually a rather expensive deal, and so as children, that is Roblox's key demographic. They would pay attention to collecting free TIX and buying items with it instead of asking for money from their parents. Of course, this was causing losses to Roblox and the developers because a good percentage of users were not all interested in buying Robux from real money. And now that TIX has been removed, the sole mode of purchase is Robux. Thus, players must buy it. It has been reported that the platform has actually been making more money than before now because of this decision. Players must not jeopardize their progress in the game and use Robux to grow. So they definitely cannot make silly moves and hence illegally purchase Robux from Roblox. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through. Trade currency glitch. Not many people know of this, but this was also one of the major reasons that contributed towards the removal of TIX. If the players performed the trade currency glitch right, they could earn even more TIX than they originally got. And of course, the TIX players profited with could be turned into Robux, meaning free money for users. On the trade currency page, the spread part had to be below 0 for the glitch to happen. If it wasn't, players would just refresh until it was below 0. Once this happens, the players would convert all their TIX into Robux, and immediately after that, they converted the Robux back into TIX, and if done timely, players profited a few TIX. Although the decision to remove TIX from the platform was off-putting for a lot of players, it was only after a while that they released the real reason behind it and understood the position they were in. Players will always find ways to get around not spending money for everything, and they would have continued to profit from it had Roblox not removed TIX. It was an understandable position for Roblox given they made little money than they should have because players were profiting off TIX. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.